Let me take y'all to a baby who just became a mother again when she didn't want to keep the baby. Oh, so I got it right. Shout out to Casamia Aaron. Casamia Aaron for the $1 cash out. Say you got it right, I appreciate that right there. I be trying to use my vowels and all that sucker shit right there, and sometimes it be working. Y'all, let me give y'all this one, and we finna go on and get on up out of here. Here we go.
Woman in town for a work trip finds herself in the middle of an unimaginable situation. She gave birth alone in the bathroom. And as News Edge reporter Janice Yu explains, the woman says that she was just a few weeks away from her due date and didn't realize that she was going into labor.
The woman was in town from Louisiana for work. She says her 4-year-old had a stomach bug, so she thought she had the same thing. So she says she went to the bathroom, didn't realize she was in labor until it was happening.
It's just really magical. It's a story that we'll both be telling for the rest of our lives.
It was supposed to be a work trip for Victoria Venice, her 4-year-old daughter, and her unborn son. But it turned out to be an experience beyond her wildest imagination.
Shout out to Sosa for the $5 cash out. Say, since we made it over the 5 collection plate, I appreciate that right there.
I'm like, go back all the way to Louisiana with a newborn baby.
Newborn
Venice,
baby?
who was just several weeks from her due date, says she thought she had a stomach bug, so she went to the bathroom.
I turned around and it was the baby, and I'm like, I hurried up, I grabbed him out the toilet.
Venice says she didn't realize she was in labor until that very moment.
Then I just found a towel, wrapped him up, and I was just sitting on the toilet, and I called my mom, and I'm like, Ma, I just had the baby. And she's like, what? I'm like, he fell in the toilet. So she's like, call 911, call 911.
She and baby Rocky were taken to Northside Hospital, just a couple of miles away. Venice says doctors and paramedics have told her just how dangerous it could have been for them. But the two are now healthy and
Said nickname need to be Boo Boo.
leaving the hospital Friday night. Venice says it's an experience that also changed the course of their lives. She says Rocky was supposed to be adopted by another family, but she says his extraordinary entry into this world is what changed her mind.
I feel like the experience just connected me to him and made me want to keep him. So I'm going to keep him.
Venice has a 4-year-old daughter and says she felt it would be just too tough to juggle single parenting and her job. But she says enduring all of this has taught her that she underestimated her own strength.
It happened to teach me that you could do this. Even though I'm a single mom, you could take care of him. Like you could do this. So it kind of gave me courage, more courage, and made me believe in myself a little more that, you know, I could do this. If I could do that, I got to be able to do a lot.
Venice says she had nothing ready for baby Rocky because she thought she was giving him up for adoption. So she says she's excited to go shopping and buy him all the things that he needs. In Dunwoody, Janice Yu, Fox 5 News.
Oh my God! Let me point this out. Yeah. Where's the father? Come on now. Hold on, whoa. She was finna get the baby away. See, something that females have the option to do is keep that little other motherfucker or get that little other motherfucker away, and don't nobody call the bitch a deadbeat. We don't call them killers, and we don't call them deadbeats. Do y'all know? Watch this. She was going to let a family adopt the child. I want y'all to really understand how depressing that could be for the family that was going to adopt the child. Maybe the family who was going to adopt the child, maybe the woman could not produce a child. See, a lot of times we don't think that deep. She was able, by law, to make a split decision and say, no, I'm not giving my baby up. I'm not doing that. The baby will, I guarantee you, no one will tell the baby when the child get older yet that your mama was finna give you up. But they'll tell the baby about the shit story. About you fell in the toilet. I shitted you out in the toilet. Poor monkey management. That see, and this is the problem with a whole bunch of females out here championing this I'm strong shit. Oh, I can do it. My mama them did it. Other people around me did it. So I can do it. It just taught me how strong I was. Where does strength come from? Because you had the baby ahead of time, or you had the baby right on time. The baby was coming, baby. So what makes you strong because you had the baby in the toilet in another state? Shout out to Tanisha for the $2 super chat. My question is, how much of my taxes will she get? A hell of a lot of them. A hell of a lot of them. Listen, a man cannot choose to not be a father. I know some people's going to say, well, Willie, yes, they can. They can just sign their rights over. And maybe it's because you're not a man and you don't understand when you say that. You can sign your rights over as far as not making decisions. You cannot sign your rights over and be exempt from financial responsibility. I hope y'all understand that. And do you also know a man can sign his rights over? She can give the child away. Somebody could come back and get child support from that father, even though he gave his rights away and she gave the child away, but they can't come back and get child support from the mother.
Vinny says it's an experience that also changed the course of their lives. She says Rocky was supposed to be adopted by another family, but she says his extraordinary entry into this world is what changed her mind.
I want y'all to really understand this right here too. She was on a business trip for her job. Guess who she had to bring with her on the business trip? Her foyo. She's a single mother. She had to bring the child. Maybe it was partially, okay, I'm going to do a little business and a vacation or something like that, but she had to bring the child. Shout out to Sosa for the $1.99 super chat. Say, damn, Remy, GGA. I don't understand that.
I feel like the experience just connected me to him and made me want.
The experience of shit in the of having the child and the child falls into the toilet connected you to the baby that you have been connected to from the time you got peed in. Sometimes all we got to do is just let people talk. Say the 4-year-old gonna be the mother. Exactly. That's how we do it, children. The oldest take care of the youngest. Say, unless you can, bro, if the judge order it, I'm doing it right now. It depends. Now. I think you're talking about you can sign your rights over and be exempt from financial responsibility. If they're doing that now, I appreciate you for teaching me that right there. Because technically, you can sign your rights over. Your ass will still have to pay some child support. Shout out to Sosa for the $1.99 super chat. Say, look at the next chat. I can't super it. I'm gonna have to find it. But listen, watch this.
I keep them, so I'm gonna keep them.
Denise has a fourth.
You could just up and make that decisions when the child was supposed to be with someone else that I'm pretty sure they made decisions of having the child. How do you just back out your word? Because I get that you the mama, but you going against your word. So that means you're untrustworthy. Say the baby handsome as hell.
Year-old daughter, and says she
That
felt
baby
it would be just too tough to juggle single parenting and her job.
She felt it would be too tough to juggle single parenting and her job. And you put she put another difficulty, a difficult piece in her life. Listen. Did y'all just hear that? Shout out to Sosa for the $1.99 cash app. Oh, she reneging. I say She a renigger. Yeah. Yes, she is. Shout out to Silverado King for the 199 super chat. Say she got paid way to hustle the system. Super mama. Yeah, there you go. Listen to this.
It would be just too tough to juggle single parenting and full double.
Connected me to him and made me want to keep him. So I'm going to keep him.
Denise has a 4-year-old daughter and says she felt it would be just too tough to juggle single parenting and her job.
Single mother, felt it'll be too tough to juggle single parenting and her job. And I will tell any of you babies, if you have one child, it's difficult as hell. I know. You see other girls doing it, other women doing it. The shit hard. Don't get the shit twisted. The shit may look easy because you don't know what goes on behind closed doors with a lot of these motherfuckers. You have no idea because they are lying to y'all. They want y'all to get into the same situation that they is in, trying to make the shit look cute, make it look sweet. But babies, I'm here to tell you, But she said it was difficult being a single mother and juggling a job. And she just made it more difficult at the drop of a hat, or should I say, at the drop of a baby in the toilet. Here we go.
But she says enduring all of this has taught her that she underestimated her own strength.
She underestimated her own strength. What does that mean? She was going to have the baby regardless and get a baby away. What do you mean your own strength? To do what? Catch the baby when the baby fell? I'm fucking confused. But you can say anything. As these babies out here in these streets.
It happened to teach me that you could do this.
It happened to baby, you did it goddamn first time, so shit. You figured you couldn't do it because you was a single mother and the situation that you was in has been hard, has been difficult. What do you mean you see that you can do it? You just made it super difficult. Because remember, a newborn is hard to take care of than a 4-year-old. Say Will Smith need to slam her.
I'm a single mom. You could take care of him. Like you could.
You can't take care, baby. Watch this. And I'm gonna say it again in this show too. Anybody getting financial assistance to take care of because of children, you cannot afford to take care of your child. That's a fact. We ain't got to argue that shit. It is what it is. Because if you could, you wouldn't need assistance. Now, I understand people hustling. I understand you hustling that you can take care of, but because you can, you will, but you're still getting that paper. I understand the hustle. But typically, bottom line, if you're getting subsidies, you cannot financially afford to take care of the child. That's why men get called deadbeats. Because we cannot or refuse to financially take care of the child according to the law. Say, I'm confused too, Willie. Open monkey management.
You could do this. So it kind of gave me courage, more courage.
It gave you more courage to put yourself in the worst a worse situation than you already in. Or a more difficult situation than you're already in. You did that at the drop of a baby. Something is really wrong with our babies out here in these goddamn streets.
Rich and made me believe in myself a little more.
So you didn't believe in you? So you didn't believe in you. The good decision that you was trying to make was to have the child but give the child away. Because of the situation that you're in. It's a difference if you have someone else and you're not a single mother. That makes a difference. But you said it was difficult. And you made it more. Watch this. And this is why you motherfuckers is so selfish. So selfish. You just put more on you and the daughter you already have. That's selfish as fuck.
That, I can do this. If I can do that, I got to be able to do it.
But then again, y'all don't give no fucks anyway. You babies really don't. Shout out to Khalif for the $2 the $2 cash out. Say she had a wet baby. Yes, she did. That bet nah. Because typically when we boo-boo, we pee-pee. Or when we think that we have to boo-boo, we pee-pee. Your baby done fell in your piss.
Fanice says she had nothing ready for baby Rocky because she thought she
Of course she didn't, because she was finna get a baby away.
was giving him up for adoption. So she says she's excited to go shopping and buy him all the things that he needs. In Dunwoody, Janice Yu, Fox 5 News.
And baby, the only way that you can afford to take care of this baby, the only way you can afford to take care of this baby financially is if you can afford to take care of this baby financially. You might not understand what I mean by that. Oh, gee. Oh, my throat doing a lot. Shout out to Social for the $1.99 super chat. Say about to get double assistance, food stamps, $233 to $570. I'm trying to tell you. Shout out to Amazingly Bad for the $2 super chat. Say, Aunt Willie, my dude, said TV found the new black Jesus out here and he out there screen. Listen, you can only take care, you can only financially support a child is if you can financially support a child. If you getting any governmental assistance, you cannot financially support a child. And these babies been getting away with this shit for so goddamn long, but able to talk shit about players who is not living up to their goddamn standards. But if a player ain't got no money, a player get put on child support. If he can't pay, he go to jail and shit. He just can't just walk off from a bitch and say, I don't want to. Well, you can walk off, but you can be held liable. And that's the problem we got in the community. But shit will continue to do what it's doing out here because of society and because a whole bunch of you men keep caping for these bitch babies out here in these goddamn street. Gonna tell a player, well, just take care of your responsibility. Shut the fuck up, little stupid ass little boys. Listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. I damn near got upset just then. But it is STD Friday, and we don't get upset on STD Friday. We try to have a good goddamn time. Listen,